Hi everybody, Jim Tedesco here, Millennium County Railroad. We're going to do an unboxing today. I remember previously I told you I was going to buy another cube camera. Well, it came in. So we're going to go ahead and run it through its paces. First we'll unbox it, and then after I charge it up, we'll see how it works. So hang on just a second, I'll reposition the camera and we'll start the unboxing. Hang on. Okay, well, let's see. Here's the box from Amazon Prime. As usual, they fill it full of, I call Barbie pillows. Now we have this little tiny box in there. Imagine that, this big old box for a little tiny box. It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Make sure that we're okay. Oh, here's it have a seal on there, a double seal. All right. Well, we got camera setup instruction sheet, like all your basic. All kinds of stuff in there. I'll read that later. First, let's see what it is we actually got. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Pretty cool, huh? A little bigger than I thought it would be, but it's still well within the size I need for putting it on a flat car. So we should be okay with it. What the hell is this? That must be the Chinese equivalent of the past inspection sticker. Pretty fancy box. I think that's probably why it costs so much for all the stuff in the box. Let's see what we got here. Of course, we got cables, charger, screwdrivers with screws. Looks like a sticky pad. Kind of cool. You don't see many black boxes, huh? Alright, what do we got here? So we have the USB charging cable and communication cable for your computer. Pretty basic. And it looks like we have a wall AC charging unit. You plug the USB in there to charge the camera up with. Looks like we have a double-sided sticky to mount the camera if you wanted to do that. And I got a whole bunch of screws here. There were two that were laying in the box and two that are in the little plastic baggie. Probably can't see those too well. That's if you want to permanently mount the base, and of course a fancy little cheapo screwdriver to put the screws in. Ah, you gotta love it. Alright, so what do we got here? We got the camera's on an adjustable mount. It's actually pretty versatile. I mean, you wouldn't use it like that for a train, obviously. It's way too high. All right. Oh, there we go. Matter of fact, let's do this. Put it on this thing here so you can see it better. So this actually has 4 holes in the bottom. If you wanted to actually, like, probably for like a wall mount, but we're not going to be using it for that. So we're probably going to use it in a completely down position, and more than likely it's going to be pretty close to being the right height for a cab view. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let's see. So other than that, it's pretty basic. You have a lens cover on here. Take that off. Okay. Now this is not supposed to have a fisheye lens, and it damn well better not, because I'll be mad if it does. Or in fact, I'll probably send it back if it does. So anyway, on the back, you probably really can't see it too well, but there's 2 buttons. One's a power button, one's a mode button. There's a slot for your micro SD card and a port for your USB cable. So we'll have to see how this. Now remember, this is Wi-Fi, so I'm actually going to be using, grab it out over here, my tablet, because I'm one of those weird people that don't have a smartphone. Don't want one, not interested in it. I still use a flip phone. But I have my Lenovo, I think it's called a ThinkPad or something like that, or a ThinkTablet, I don't know. Anyway, I bought this thing, it's pretty good, I like it. Comes in handy. Does everything that the phone does, of course, except make phone calls. So, you know, but I don't, I've got my, I love this. I got my Russian-made flip phone for, I got a message on there too. Yeah, no kidding. Good thing they told me that my camera came in, right? Anyway, yeah, that's my Russian flip phone. I like it. All I really do is talk on it. You can text. I mean, it does do internet too, but why? I have a computer for that, so probably people that think I might be weird, you're probably right. And I always have pictures of my dogs everywhere because my dogs are really cool. Got them on a computer screen, got them on a tablet screen. Matter of fact, I should probably turn this off and plug it in because it's about half dead. It's been a while since I've charged it. Alright, whatever. So anyway, I'm going to break for a few minutes. And when I come back, we'll go ahead and insert the SD card and get it online so we can see the Wi-Fi, and we'll see what kind of a picture it delivers. So stay tuned, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I've got the camera on, and the tablet is also on. You're seeing the actual picture from the cam. It looks pretty good. There's no fisheye effect, not really. It is wide angle, but that's something, they all have wide angle. But it looks good. The colors are bright. It's actually 1080p. You can set it for less. There's a 1080, 720, and a 480, although I don't know why you would use anything less than 1080. But it looks really good. I was kind of surprised. Now later on, at the end of this particular clip, I'm going to play a couple of short videos from the camera on the tracks itself. Now I just mounted on a flat car, as you can see. I had to take it off the bracket. It was a little bit too high and wouldn't quite fit under the tunnel. So with it that way there, it's just the right height. Not 100% sure on the angle yet. It is adjustable. and I'll have to play with that to try and get that, you know, that perfect cab view. So, but, and of course it is wide angle, and it does kind of show more than I would like, but the editing program that I use is called Camtasia, and you can crop your video with that. Now there's a picture of the original Cube Cam I bought. It's quite a bit smaller, but like I said, it wasn't that great. It certainly wasn't 1080, and of course no Wi-Fi. That was a real problem, but in fact, I think I got a small card, and that one had a 2 GB card, which I'll show here in a second or two. There it is. Probably can't see it too well. I've got a 32 GB in the new cam, and which ought to give you quite a bit of recording time. Now, it'll run for about 90 minutes on a charge, according to the specs. That should give you plenty of time to get around your court, your layout, and you know, with plenty of time to spare. And of course, it is Wi-Fi, so you can see everything you're doing right on your tablet or smartphone. And it might be a lot easier to set up on a smartphone. I don't know. Like I said, the only difference between a smartphone and a tablet is you can't make calls on a tablet. But it's set up fairly easy, and they give you all the instructions you need to get yourself going. It's not too bad. It's about a little tiny bit, maybe a 16-inch wider than the actual flat car, which isn't a problem, so that should give you plenty of clearance to get by other trains on separate tracks. And there we go, back to the picture again. Now there's, it says it's a little tougher to do on the tablet, probably much easier phone. You can see on the right there, you can take a snapshot video, change your resolution, and start and stop recording. And it's recording right now. You can see the date on the very top, which I haven't set any of that yet. I don't even know if it's right. Oh, I guess it is actually. Must use a computer time maybe. And you could probably turn that off too. I'd have to read the instructions to find out how. I didn't notice it really, whether it's on the final version or not. But basically, that's what you're going to see when you're running it down your layout. And like I said, I've got a short clip of it actually on the track, so you can see how it looks. Oh, like I said, it looks pretty good. I tell you what, for $46, you can't go wrong. It was $45.99, and free shipping. And even if you don't have the Prime, even if you're not a Prime member, it's still free shipping. If you're a Prime member, you get it the next day, which is pretty cool. So you guys are going to love this. If you want an onboard camera on a flat car for your trains, this is the way to go. Excellent picture, easy to use. You can see what's going on as you're filming. I mean, you can't go wrong. So, and it's not a fisheye lens. That's the main thing. I hate fisheye lenses. And that was the problem with, you know, my other Cube camera. So, and like I said, the picture is very clear, very sharp. There's another view of it on the flat car. And like I said, it's just a little bit, maybe a 1/16 of an inch wider than the flat car, which shouldn't be a problem. And I like that particular flat car because it's heavy. I have another one, a plastic one, that's actually the same width. Here it comes up now. The same width as the camera, but it's got plastic wheels, and it's very lightweight, and I'd rather have the heavier one with metal wheels. So, you know, that would seem like the best way to go. Let's see what else. Oh, like I said, it takes about an hour or so to charge up, which isn't bad. I'm really happy with it. I'm impressed with it. I think it's money well spent. I know initially I told you guys I thought it was pricey. I still think it's pricey, but that's because I'm a cheap guy. Or try to be. So, you know, it is what it is, but for the money you can't go wrong. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and attach the clip. There won't be any sound on it, I don't think. Or maybe I'll leave the sound, because this also has audio capability too. And it's not bad, actually. But I usually take the audio out anyway and run, you know, a song or music or something when I'm doing these kind of runs. So stay tuned, and I'll have it. I'll have the clip on there, and just hang on just a second. I'll get it right up there. All right, so this isn't much to look at here, but you can see how clear it is. It looks really good, and it shows up my kitchen pretty well. It's fairly sharp considering. I don't know what I think the distance is only 3 meters on it for sharpness, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm impressed. Now here I put it on the train tracks in the layout, and just moving around a little bit here and there. Like I said, I'm not sure if I've got the angle right or not yet, but it's a pretty sharp picture. It's clear, it's light. I'm very impressed with it. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for now, so stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll give you a general update, and we'll see how it goes. Keep it on the rails, guys. Bye for now.